she got is a plastic crown. She once had 2 little kittens, used them both for internet attention. Said my babies, my whole world, posted pictures for attention's world. Never fixed them, left windows wide. Said she needed that fresh air inside. One got burned by wax melt fade. I never saw it, just sad. Then one day both kittens gone, open window, move along. Old town knew just what went wrong, but she said she did nothing wrong. Another story, another lie, another victim, same old cry. Nothing's ever her mistake, it's always just a bad life break. She's a Coca-Cola queen with a plastic crown. Building little empire, let all fall down. Big fuck, no work, same old scene. Living room, self-made queen. His excuses for money, she'd own this town. But all she got is a plastic crown. Left Florida for Chicago cold. Had a friend with a heart of gold. Said I'll help you with the kids you'll see. You can always count on me. Packed a bag, took the ride. But the truth she always hide. Didn't help, just used to play. Another friend she'd soon erase. Brought some friends from her old home. Little roaches hitched along. Boxes, bags, they made the trip. Just like every sinking ship. Everywhere she goes the same. Different town, same old game. Then she met a guy one night, Chicago bar and neon light street that she had more than him, but she played the poor girl act again. Told the world he needed help, but he was helping someone else. Money came from those who cared, but they never knew who it was really for them. She's always starting over new with the same old thing she do. New town, new friends, new plans, same old story, different man. Every says she found a spot for one that's gonna finally prosper. Says she'll never need again money, food, or helping friends. Packed her bags and disappeared just like every other year. Now I know just where she's been, but the story starts again. Now there's a kitten on a page, front and center, little stage. Video for kids and views, same old game with something new. Cute little face on every screen, part of her new romance scheme. Everyone watching thinks it's sweet, they don't see the repeat. She's a Coca-Cola queen with a plastic crown. Winning every friendship in the crowd. They talk over flame routine, runaway self-made queen. Everywhere she settles down, there's another bird of town. Man, just when you think you've seen it all, she starts another wasn't fall. New kitten, new town, new plan, new story for another man. New friendship used to the end, then jump disappear again. And someone there's a living room scene with the mail blue and a TV screen and a Coca-Cola on the table again. And the brisk goes on and on.
I only selected some.
Good evening, folks. Good evening. Oh my goodness, I'm starting off froggy tonight. I'm starting off froggy. Hey, look, we got a frog on the screen. How perfect is that? Oh my goodness. Terry, you're in the wrong place. Get up here. Let's see. Who do we got here? Who do we got here? Let me look and see. Let me look and see. Betty, thank you. I saw you were the first one in here. Thank you so much. Kenergy. And of course, you're one of the first 1 or 2 in here, as always. Kenergy, I threw you off when you were doing your emoji lyrics. I won't do that again. I'll warn you. Sure, I will. Tina, too, thank you so much for being here. Oh, and Bushwatchers. We got the Bushwatchers. And yeah, how'd you like the name of the live? I got a little poll to put up based on the title of the live tonight, but we'll wait till a few more get here. And I guess we probably won't have a full boat in here like we're used to right off the bat. So we'll see how that goes. It's supposed to start at 9, Kenergy, and I checked while the intro was playing, and it's still supposed to be going on tonight at 9. And quite frankly, I think it's probably going to be boring. It's just Let me double check. Let me double check the title of it. Ratchet baby mamas caught in the act. Yeah, drunk stream reaction. Ratchet baby mamas caught in the act. So we'll see what she has to say. Oh, I just looked in her chat. April, make the haters mad fund on PayPal. Oh, I guess I could go over there and look and see what that has in it right now. Oh, $0 of the $100 goal so far. Surprise, surprise. But quite frankly, well, hello there. Quite frankly, I expect that the yes, Betty, I expect the live to be actually quite boring and uneventful because Ratchet Baby Mamas. I don't know what direction she'll take it in, but she's a ratchet baby mama herself because she gave up her kids. So, you know, and that's been talked to death. So I don't know what more can be said about it at this point. I guess it'll depend on what she might have to say about others. So I guess we'll figure that one out as we get there. So, yeah, that really, really. So, yeah. Oh, hold on. I got you. She just started her 30-second countdown, but we don't need to start right away. That's in the background. So, but oh, wait a minute. What I do have to do. Yes. I do have something I have to do here. I'm just like totally slacking here. Okay. I'm like all discombobulated tonight. What is up with that? Let's see. Okay, that's going. Nope. Nope. Okay, now this wants to be goofy. Okay, there it goes. Okay, sorry. Okay, that just had to be weird for a minute there. Funny how that happens. Let's see. Yeah, I thought somebody said something or I heard something or about something. You know how that goes. 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon is how I heard about it, I guess. Yeah. So, um, yeah, Betty, I'm not starting on it yet. So, if somebody wants to listen in the background and see if there's something in there while we're waiting, I'm in no jump to get in there because, like I said, I expect it to be really boring at this point. So, we'll get there when we get there. But oh, look at that. The chat emptied out really quick here. There we go. So, hey, look at this. I got on my new glasses. Look at that. When I had my appointment, I finished my appointment. Yay! I don't have to go back for a year. There was something new that popped up. Really weird thing, bizarre, that happens. It's something that pops up as we age that I'll tell you guys about. But when I was done with it, yeah, no more anomalies that are a concern. that I have to get any cutting on, so I don't have to go back for a year now. So that was a woo woo. But when I was done, I took my glasses over to the optical shop, and they checked them, and the prescription was correct. And what it was is they had to, there was something with the tilt on this, and they had to change the tilt on this. And I have never ever ever had to have that done to a pair of glasses before. It was just the most bizarre things. And you know, he yeah, remeasured, you know, you know, the iris and everything, and yeah, he saw something was off there, and then they redid the tilt, and then a little bit more adjustment on that, and then they redid you know, they help seat the part that goes over the ear. He reseat that so it'll stay up higher on my nose, which that's going to take a little bit of an adjustment for me, wearing them up higher. But it's going to take me tonight's the first night I'm actually wearing them. I hadn't worn them at all since I've been home when I'm looking at the screen. So it's going to take me a bit of an adjustment. Hi, Shelly, with how I'm looking at the computer screen. And I'm going to get back into that in a few minutes too. But what's great about these new lenses is this the first time they've approved me for the I think they're called the progressive lenses, where they'll darken when I go into the sunlight. I've had them before when I had civilian insurance, but this time is the first time the VA approved me for them. And it was after I talked to them about you know, working on the computer and stuff. And so they, yeah, I've had them before, but the VA usually doesn't approve that. But for some reason, I guess I used the right words this time. So they approved me for those because, you know, I have the transition lenses with the or I might be using the wrong words right now, but I have the bifocals, the no line bifocals. And then now they have the tint in the sunlight. And then I had to pay extra for the no glare. Yeah, they always make you pay extra for no glare. So yeah, we don't get everything for free. But yeah, this time, because I've noticed that when I'm doing the lives, I've noticed all that glare I get on my glasses, and I didn't like that. So I did spring for the extra just because of you guys. So because y'all mean that much to me, I didn't want to be blinding you with the glare from my glasses when I use different lights in here. Because I don't use the ring light when I'm in here relaxing in the evening, because, you know, I'm not in any kind of pageant here, clearly. But anyway, so I'm going to be having another adjustment with my glasses and on my monitors, because I did order, yes, our eyes are very important. I did order a new monitor. Well, special setup coming up. I'm changing up my desk setup here. It just gets a little bit frustrating because I bounce from the main screen that I use here, which is bigger and more comfortable, but I have to do some things on my laptop screen, which is smaller. And I got a nice laptop. It's smaller. It's off to the side over here. And I want to be able to do more with a split screen. And then on the other side, I have a TV mounted, you know, because sometimes I have something on the TV, not usually, but I've also caught myself.
Hello.
Hi, Terry.
How are you?
I've also caught myself sometimes, well, not caught myself, but sometimes because of the way I sit here, I also put the chat screen instead of on the laptop over here. I'll put it up, and that's because of the camera's right here. I'll put the chat up on the TV screen over here, just to make things more comfortable with the way I sit. So I'm like, you know what? I just got to get a different monitor. And so my new monitor system is going to be getting set up. Um, so I'm going to be working on that. And when you get the new monitor, I had to get a new monitor stand for the back of my desk, and it's going to change because of the size of the monitor, the stand that my laptop's on, the monitor stand I'm using right now, and the stand my laptop's on, they have both been on this desk for 20 years. Everything's not going to fit right anymore, so everything has to get rearranged and changed, which means the tangled octopus monster on the wires behind everything has to get undone. That's going to be a nightmare. So things might be a little crazy here for the next couple of days, when everything comes in and I have to start making that change up. So just giving you a heads up.
Hi, DJ.
Oh,
We have an
Terry,
echo.
so nice to see you. How are you feeling?
I feel like there's an echo.
So, very glad to have you back. We've been worried about you.
Am I echoing or is it just me?
You are echoing a little bit. In fact, when you asked that, I had just pulled your mic settings up so I could adjust your mic volume a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn your mic down a little bit. And everybody, let me know. How's Terry sound right now? Terry, you got to talk so they
Hi,
can talk.
guys.
You have to talk, Terry,
I did.
a little bit more.
Do I sound okay? Oh, sorry to hear that, DJ.
Oh, DJ, what you do? Fall? Hopefully it was well, if you got to get a concussion, hopefully it was because you fell and you weren't in some type of an accident, blunt force trauma type accident. I mean, if you got to pick a type of concussion, not that one makes it any better, but okay. Is there anybody listening to the live in the background?
No, I'm not, but I can.
Okay, well, I'm only asking because if anybody has any place that it's a good place to jump in at, because it's the goblin, so it's probably a lot of blah 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 shit, blah bitty blah blah blah. Oh, okay, DJ. I'm sorry that you have that. Do you wear a protective device? I mean, if you know you have seizures, I think you wear some sort of protective device, like headgear, a wrestler's headgear. That'd be pretty cool looking. What do you think? Should I go ahead and add that in now, Terry?
Sure, why not?
What the hell? What can go wrong, right?
Okay, that's good to know, DJ.
Okay, let me see what he said. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and pop this up on the screen and we'll do a quick scale through and at least get it caught up. Does that sound good, Terry?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting some feedback from you, Terry. Can you mute while we do this?
Yeah.
Hi, Jelly. Hey, Boo
Hey, boo boo. Okay, we'll
Boo.
get.
When I click it on the phone, I can't see the new comments coming in, so it fucks me up. We got 1 like, now we got 2, because I liked my own video. Right? That's how I know what people don't want to listen to.
I'll fast forward.
And I know there's 10
Sounds like
people watching
garbage.
me, but that's because I am not sure if this is something I would even want to make an edited video. I shoot a beer. I have these little drinks on deck, just a baby mama video that I want to listen to, and I didn't realize that I saved back. Debbie, did you and your son ever have to play this for you guys in case you didn't see it? I don't know why I saved this because this is the best laptop I've ever had. Oh God, me neither. Me neither. And she would always be like, "You want a beer?" No, sure don't. Sure don't. Don't like the taste.
Okay,
not
she's
even
not
into
even
it.
on the
But we
screen.
did drink some hard liquor together. We definitely got drunk together. Okay, but I didn't drink her beer.
Okay, she's not even on the screen, is she? She's just got a lame ass picture up there.
Yeah, off to the side, it looks like.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me see if she takes. She has Wildflower Tea tagged in that video.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure Wildflower's gonna love that.
At least we're gonna watch. I can't share my screen on my phone. Oh yeah, it's the best fucking thing I've ever had. I don't care how cheap it was, and how cheap it was either.
Hi,
It's
Brandy.
something I need, and look at me
Hi,
being able
Brandy.
to do this, for real, because you do that. And I know it's because you hear things that are do that. Now that you're back, Debbie, I don't know if either of you ever seen this, but this
for hours telling all the bluebirds.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a break. So anybody that just got indigestion from that. So, Brandy, how are you? Brandy, don't even bother going back to the beginning. It was just chit chat. You can catch up later. It was only 25 minutes of chit chat. Nothing major was missed. So, let me see something. How many she got in her chat over there? Oh, she's got more in her chat than us right now. Good job. Good job. Way to go. Oh, okay. I was going to say, does anybody know the origins of the title of tonight's live? Here, I'll put a poll up for it.
That simultaneously goes through the earth and catches the precise dirt.
Okay, there it goes. I think I got it. I'm trying something new. There it goes. Y'all see that? Okay, y'all see I put a poll up. I put a poll up on the screen there.
Oh, you didn't put it in the actual
Nope,
chat.
Nope, it's up on the screen. This is a new feature, and I was like, oh, this is perfect timing. Tiny. Earl's baby boy's name is Tiny.
I don't even know who Earl is.
It relates to the title of tonight's live. 1, 2, 3. What should I do? Get fucked up and fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Get fucked up and fuck up you. Gee, where are you? You should have gotten this. I'm going to leave it up there for a while until there's a couple other guesses.
Okay, so number 2 is incorrect.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
I didn't say that. I'm just saying we're going to wait for until there's a couple more guesses. Is that right, Betty?
why can't you see the chat?
Well, let's hear.
The feeling you birth.
Okay.
It's beautiful. She's such an awesome person. I like wildflower videos. Yeah, shitty. Thank God it's just used too, really. And thank you to the 11 people watching. I literally cannot figure out how to scroll to. Oh my gosh. No, I did try a new tab. It's literally within to be able to come in this box and scroll. So if it's on that, and if I go page down, no, it takes the whole page down. I have to talk myself through things, guys. I really do.
Is this what
shame on me. I was so excited to show you wildflower singing. I didn't sit here and look for the right video, and now I cannot get to it. That would happen. You know what?
Okay, I owe an apology. Okay, if you think that was the roach singing is indigestible, okay. Anybody else, no problem with it. It's just thinking of her singing that causes the indigestion.
It's fine. It's my first live reaction back in years. I have not done a live reaction in years. Oh my gosh. No, I did try a new tab. It's literally within the box of my saved videos, right? Hi, Her Majesty. Hi, thank you for popping in, boo. So good to see you. Yeah, it's within the box. I can't find a scroll thing. My page up and down takes the whole page up and down.
Are we getting there?
I will figure it out, but I'd rather not talk you guys through it. Let's just fucking chit chat for 30 minutes, Her Majesty, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm actually drinking water.
We'll get a break. Are we getting there, Betty? Okay. I guess I get to sing tonight too. And I can't sing in a tin cup, so y'all are in for a good surprise.
Water, ladies. I'm not drinking out of my water cup yet because, oh my gosh, let me tell you, I've I'm terrible. I'm terrible, and I know that I'm fucking terrible. I know it. Okay. Well, I ordered these cup accessories. Okay. And when you click on the item, these little accessories, it defaults to the letter M. I know that I clicked the letter T. I know I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh shit, I can't get an M. I got to make sure I get the T, So I know I did that. They still sent me an M. So I have decided that my water journey can start on Friday. Well, tomorrow, right? When my new accessories come in and I can rock the cutest fucking cup ever. Yeah, you got to, Debbie. Neither one of us drink water like we should, and you got to, but you definitely drink water better than I do. At least you'll drink a cup.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? When you don't have the money to waste on something that's stupid, but whatever it takes to get you to drink water, I guess. Okay, whatever.
And did you say that April's haters fund is increased this month?
She has it up to she has it up for 100. $0 received. I'm looking at it right now. $0 received of $100 goal. Chip in until April 30th.
Because didn't she say it would be $50?
I seem to recall it always being 50 before, but now it's 100. Should we seek donations for her?
I don't know. She obviously overspent again.
Well, she had to get some bling bling for her water cup.
Oh,
Maybe that's why. Betty, I said I thought it was going to be boring tonight, but there's still time. So let's give her some time. But I'm still waiting for her. Did she already do the crash out? Because she can't see her chat?
A couple bottles of water out of that fridge throughout the day. I don't. I have to start. But like I'm doing all these things, right? Like I'm trying to slow down on smoking cigarettes. I'm trying to stop smoking trees. I just want to smoke the vape, the THC oil, I need to start drinking water a majority of the day. And I'm just like, girl, since you're on vacation, you really might as well just rip these band-aids off whilst being on vacation, Like just fucking suffer, and then you ain't got a bitch about it when you're making videos. Because I will. I know I will. I'll be like, oh, it fucking sucks drinking all this stupid water. Yeah, good for you. Because it's good for you,
she's fucking lame.
Good for your skin. It's good for your body. I don't want to have like kidney problems, and I probably already.
Yawn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess if you got to find something to bitch about because everything else in your life sucks, bitching about drinking water is a go-to, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, it was a go-to last year as well.
You know what? I don't recall. I don't recall that. So I'll take your word for it.
Yep. Like I said, now when I look at things, everything has repeated itself her entire time on here.
Well, you know what? You're right. She does. I mean, everything else she does is repeatable. So, big surprise there. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's roll.
We do. Let's be for serious. Hi, sweet pea. I was hoping I would see you because I did tell you about the live stream. Boo boo. We are not reacting to Ratchet Baby Mamas. This is my first time having a laptop to live react in a really long time. And even though I was proactive and Kanan.
Wait a minute. She's using a laptop to live react, but she can't figure out how to get to her chat on her phone.
And Jilly bought her that laptop for her birthday in October.
I hope she thanked Jilly in there for that. But, well, no, but if she's using her laptop, why is she not able to access her chat?
Maybe she hasn't learned how to use it.
No, she just said she's using the laptop though, didn't she? Hold on, let me.
Yeah, but it's a new laptop, so if she hasn't learned how to use it.
But yeah, she's using it for this live stream though.
I don't know.
Yeah. So okay, whatever. You know what? Technology's great, but when it's acting up on you, it sucks. And when you get frustrated by it, it gets even worse. So okay. Shall we give her a buy on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give her a buy on that one. Oh, wait a minute. She also just said that she's not doing Ratchet Baby Mamas tonight.
Yeah, she said she's not.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
And here and all the things. I cannot get to the video that I want to react to. So many people in the bushes, just a few of us in here chatting, people still don't feel comfortable chatting. And I hate that, because everybody wants to be down here chatting and peeking with everybody. We will get there, my friends. We will get there. I promise we will. Like, I really fucking promise. Oh, see, and I don't even get headaches. I really don't. I'm just not a headache girl. And when I do get them, I'm like down and out, you know, like might as well just fucking put me out of my misery, you know?
Energy, there's a poll at the top of the screen that Rebrand has been waiting for you to
Respond
vote on.
to.
Yeah.
If anybody would know, I would think that you do. Okay, let me oh God, she got a Cash App. I just heard it through.
Well, that's what I'm gonna have to play with. I wonder if, you know, let me turn the volume off, right? That way you guys, well, I'm not even sharing the screen, but let me turn the volume off just so you don't hear it. Let's see if I click this video.
You could turn
Yeah, there is
off.
nowhere
Nobody would
in
buy.
this box. See, I can remove all these things from my playlist and like eventually get to it, but like I don't want a yard of things that like I know. Oh my God, I found it. I found it.
That's what I
It
said,
popped up on
Energy.
accident. Dude, this looks hella crazy.
Kenergy, the poll relates to the title of tonight's live.
But it's totally fucking scrolling. Yeah, it just like popped up on accident. That was a total accident. I don't even know how that came there because you can't get that to come up. That was an accident. Oh my God, where's my video? Oh my God, where's it now? Where's it now? Not the evil mother. Hold on, guys. Yo, this playlist, it moves everything. Okay, I can't find. I just fucking clicked on it last night, dude. What is happening? You know, usually the YouTube gods really have my back. What is even happening right now?
Sure they do.
Play it. Yeah, I actually did this recently. Like I should. I'm at 3.57K. I love that for me. Thank you to the new subscribers. Okay, let's find the actual video. What is it called?
You know what? We got to start putting up pussy shorts. That's where she's getting her subs from. It's not because of her. It's because of the kitten videos.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, but she's boring.
Yeah. So, yeah, whoever's listening,
Yes,
if
yeah.
not, I'll go back later and see if there's anything else of interest going on. I said I didn't think there was going to be anything exciting tonight. I think I said that to you in an email earlier today. I did not expect there to be anything good in tonight's live.
Yeah.
So
I'm not interested in listening to it for any more
yeah,
minutes.
me neither. Should we
What
leave
else
the
is
chat? Should we leave her chat scroll on the screen just because it'll annoy her?
Nah,
Okay,
whatever.
there we go.
There we go. Frog's better.
Earl
we got
had a baby. Baby was her name. He knew she was crazy. Tina was the same. Down behind the shed, slaughtering the hog. Slice it on the belly, feed it to the dog. 1, 2, 3, who should I kill? Every motherfucker running up the hill. 1, 2, 3, what should I do? Get fucked up and fuck up you. Pussy liquor, make you sicker. Pussy liquor, do it quicker.
no, I have no idea.
Earl had a baby. Otis was his name. White as a ghost, totally insane. Otis loves the girls, young and clean, drowning in a bucket of gasoline. 1, 2, 3, who should I kill? Every motherfucker running up the hill. 1, 2, 3, what should I do? Get fucked up and fuck up you. Okay. There. Hey, I sang tonight.
Crazy. I never heard of it.
It's Pussy Liquor.
Who sings it?
Put Rob Zombie.
Oh,
It's a Rob Zombie
Uh,
song. And it's in it, and they used that song in the new season of or in the the new season of Dexter Resurrection.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Shelley just said House of 1000 Corpse.
So, yep. Oops, so let me go and so stop the
So
poll.
now I'm curious, Energy, fill me in on Mindy.
Yes, Betty. Michael C. Hall is playing Dexter. He has now for 4 different shows, the original and the 3 spinoffs. Yep.
I don't think I've ever watched the full first season.
I didn't watch it until I think it was on like the last 1 or 2 seasons.
Okay.
And then I finally watched it and I'm like, how did I miss this? When I was working, I barely had time to watch anything. I mean, I had a couple shows that I liked, but barely watched anything. And then once I wasn't working, it's wow. I had a lot of time on my hands. You know, my
Right.
my brain was bouncing everywhere, and I had to find something to help fill my time. And that was the first time I ever watched. Then I finally got to watch Walking Dead. I finally watched Sons of Anarchy. And it's like, wow, this is what normal people do. They watch TV. And since I was hardly ever sleeping, caught up on a lot of TV.
Oh wow, Kenuji on um shit, what's her
Hey, Nina, good to see you.
oh, the name was redacted. Has to be Adam if it's domestic violence. Hi Nina. How are
We
you?
we have to figure out why Kenergy can never get up on panel, because he's tried to come up here twice and it always says device is not connected.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me neither.
I know the same thing has happened when he tried to come up the once on my panel.
Huh.
Gotta be something in his phone settings, but I'm not sure.
I have
Live
no idea.
yesterday.
I've never seen that error before.
Oh, crazy crispy everywhere.
Oh my God. Dustin Daly went live today.
Yeah.
And I haven't chatted with him in a minute, because the last time I talked to him, he was on up on panel on Into the Weeds.
Okay.
And I chit chatted with him over there, and coincidentally enough, I had did some free memberships over there, and he got the
Mhm.
first one. I couldn't have planned that if I freaking tried. But yeah, so I gave Dustin Daly a free membership over on Into the Weeds. How cool was that? But anyway, I'm like, oh, I'll go over and say hi, because it's been a minute. And who is over there but Peggy?
Mm.
What what were the odds of that happening?
I think she must just sit and wait for. She probably catches anybody that's live, really. Kennedy, I have no idea if it's from your Android. I use Apple, so I don't know. Yeah, that she was. Oh, are you not feeling well, Brandy? Yes, Peggy is everywhere. Um,
She didn't say anything else after I popped in there. I don't know if it's because she had already vacated, or she saw me and she vacated, or what. I have no idea. I'm not going to make any guesses on it. You know, I'm not going to make any anything. So, but she wasn't causing any problems in the chat. I did notice that, because I scrolled back to look, so I mean that was a good thing. She wasn't creating any issues in there. So that was a very positive thing for her.
right. I was just thinking that I saw someone comment about into the weeds.
Yeah, the Goblin has a live scheduled for Saturday, talking about all the FOIA requests that went up on Into the Weeds.
Okay. Yeah, and about Gypsy Rose.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which, apparently Gypsy Rose's TikTok account was banned today.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's pretty significant because she had over 9 million followers on TikTok.
Mm.
So, yeah, so if TikTok actually did ban her, that's pretty damn significant, and it's about fucking time.
Yes, yeah, I haven't followed anything really. Like I know the basics, but I had never even heard of her until she was released and YouTube blew up
Mm.
with all their conspiracy theories on everything.
Oh, it's not conspiracy, and it's really been shown to not be conspiracy with all the FOIAs that came out.
No,
So,
yeah, I don't know. Like some, it like back whenever she first got out, somewhere
yeah,
for her, somewhere against her. You know what I mean? Like, but I didn't get into it deep
yeah.
enough to even know.
It's going to be interesting to see. I'm not saying this to be dramatic, because everybody under the sun talks about Gypsy. Everybody's allowed to talk about Gypsy.
Mhm.
Um, y'all have seen Into the Weeds come in here, and it's been both the mother and the daughter to come in here. Um,
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's going to be interesting how she approaches that topic, because I do have a friend connection with that creator. So, and you know, you always got to wonder with her, is there an ulterior motive with her picking, and mentioning that content creator, or is it just because it is a topic she's interested in? You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah, I don't think that's a really, it never really was a topic that Tira covered. I don't know.
I saw her make I'm pretty sure it was a post asking if anybody wanted her to cover Gypsy Rose, or something along that lines, alluding to it. A benign, non-drama type post, not looking like it was meant to cause trouble or anything like that, but seeking, asking what any of her subs wanted her to cover, one of those kind of posts.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, so I do recall her mentioning Gypsy Rose before.
Yeah, she's put up polls about Gypsy Rose, and then there's been JK, she's put up polls about that, but I think everything just, I don't think anybody's really into much of that anymore. You know, like JK is like 2 years ago, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Gypsy Rose, like, is there really that many people that still talk about her?
Yes.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There's always something else going on with Gypsy. There's still a lot going on with Gypsy, and I don't, with her, I, um, because she's not a regular that commentates. She's never commentated on her really. I don't know what she can say. You know, I don't know what she can say. So that can prove interesting.
Well, if she seems to be following the is the Resilient Jenkins. You know who they are?
The Jenkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tira's been following them, which kind of goes into like that's like the child exploitation
Well, that would be wretched,
category.
right?
Right. I don't know. I can't see her. Well, I guess I could see her doing it. I mean, she latched on to Jessica Kent, right? And that got her a lot of
Thank you, Betty. Or I mean, thank you, Brandy.
attention for a while.
It also
So I,
cost her a channel too.
yeah, I did. Yeah. But I guess I wouldn't be surprised if she latched on to child exploitation because there is a niche for that, right?
Well, just about everything has a niche,
Yeah, I suppose.
you know. Hell, years ago there was a niche for drama. There was a drama niche in the candle making community, if you could believe that shit.
Oh, really?
I came across that in a 3 a.m. YouTube rabbit hole. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I don't remember the details of it anymore. I just remember I cannot believe this is going on in the candle making community. It was like, holy hell. You know, it was a massive drama in a candle making community. It was crazy, you know.
Hilarious energy. Yeah, I've heard of like even like the crochet community has drama. The baking category has drama. Like
Oh,
it
you have
seems to be
no idea some of the drama that has gone on in the fiber arts community. Oh my God, that gets crazy. So yeah, every community out there, every interest out there has its crazy, it has its drama, clearly it has its niche. It's
yeah.
just a matter of, who's going to try to exploit it for views.
Randy, I'm sorry to hear that you lost your kitty. We missed that post.
Whoa, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, she lost her kitty yesterday.
Oh, Brandy, I'm so sorry.
She was 17 years old.
Oh my. I'm so sorry, Brandy.
In the sourdough bread baking community.
I just
It's
watched a
wild.
video on that not too long ago. drama with the sourdough bread baker at one of her local farmers markets. Oh yeah. So yeah, even in what you would think, an artisan baker in her own community had drama going on. Oh yeah.
Well, I remember first I had covered um, she made like little like the oh, I can't think of what the name of it is. Like, those things that they would serve like for tea parties?
Canopies.
No,
Hors d'oeuvres?
like the little square or triangle sandwiches that are perfectly cut. There's no crust. And you
Yeah,
got the like,
canapé
oh, okay.
or finger sandwiches. I mean, they can call them different things in different areas. So, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and there was even drama around that. Um, cucumber sandwiches, yeah, yeah. Um, because this person, and I'm not quite sure what to call her, but she's someone that goes around to these special cafes and um, critiques them.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think she managed to keep up with that one, following that one because her channel kind of like exploded because she was one of the originals that started um, um, vlogging about the Jenkins. So she was like few little TikTok niches that she'd only put like one or two vlogs out about. But yeah, I thought it was crazy. Like like they were fighting over um, these little sandwiches and little desserts and you know if the cream wasn't just right and yeah, so I guess there's yeah, trauma everywhere.
Wow. Yep. Because busybody had nothing better to do. It sounds like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they do, Brandy. Yeah, see, I never went down that route, but I heard about it.
I was never a part of that community. I only heard about her when she was covering the the Josh Duggar trial, and
Yeah,
I came across a couple of her videos, and that's when I first heard about her. And I'm like, yeah, I'll stay away. I've watched a couple of her videos here and there, but I'm like, I'm not getting involved. I'm not jumping in. I don't need this kind of energy.
right.
Thanks, Brandy.
Um,
But that's what, led me to Backwoods Barbie and then to Coley. But it ultimately led me to you fine people.
yeah, yeah,
So
because Katie Joy falls into like the 90 day. I've heard of Molly Golightly too. Do
couple
they
of her
fall?
videos, yeah, a couple of her videos just popped up on my feed recently. related to JLR. I guess she claims to be a life coach or something.
I don't know. I've heard the name. I don't know anything about her though.
What about Michelle Golightly, I think her name is. Is that her name? Michelle Golightly or something?
She says Molly Golightly.
Yeah, there's Molly Golightly, but there's also a Michelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Michelle. She's yeah, no, I'm not talking about Molly. There's a Michelle that has all kinds of drama around her. Oh.
Kennergy, I used to watch like the anti-exploitation, child exploitation channels, like the Dad Challenge podcast and Radiant Brit.
Michelle Goes Live, that's her name. Michelle Goes Live,
Oh,
Michelle Sabati. That's who it is. I just Googled real quick. Well, YouTube search.
and Radiant Brit posted a link of someone else that led me to Marissa's channel, which is Not Another Housewife. And somehow through there, I ended up finding Tira. I saw her videos for Diary of a Homeless Chick. Now, how I got into actually, doing live chats and realizing that there was a whole community in certain places, I don't know.
Kind of just fell in.
Yeah, like I mean, it feels like I made, one comment and everything kind of like spiraled from there. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
it's
used to,
like you're watching a video, you happen to come across a live that had a topic that you were interested in, and then you end up making a comment or two. Somebody responds, and you feel a connection to the response after a couple, and then you keep responding, and then you notice there's another live, and it's like, oh yeah, and you go back and you go back, and then you start forming some air quoting relationships with people that you respond back and forth with, and you enjoy it and you look forward to it, and then next thing you're in the shit.
yeah,
That about sum it
yeah.
up? Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Oh, I like Marissa. I wish she was back.
I found Marissa, right around all in the same time frame that I came into this community. Never had a problem with Marissa. I found Radiant Brit right around the same time. I don't think she's ever done any lives. If she has, I've never seen a live, but
Radiant Brit?
yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen her go live.
yeah, but
I've never
I don't
seen.
have any problems with her commentary, and if I didn't agree with something that she said, I just click the move out of that video, because you can't agree with everything everybody says all the time.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Heather.
hi, Heather. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you
Hi,
very
Miss
much.
Tabitha.
I don't know, Kenergy,
Uh,
because I never really paid attention to her husband because I was watching Marissa's stuff, not her husband.
yeah, and like Marissa has a video on there that explains, you know,
Hi, Tabitha.
she's separate from her husband. Like, you know, she sees a different side of him. Um, you know, even though she might not agree with some of the things he says or does, but because they were both trolls, right? Um,
I've heard that.
yeah, but now, yeah, I think he's like the last time I heard, um, like he's like on a health kick journey right now,
Good for
like
him.
running, and yeah, like he's not a I don't think he's a troll anymore. I don't even know if he's on here much. I haven't seen Marissa on in a while either.
I think the last video I saw her on, she said that she's doing better over on TikTok. I think I
Yeah,
saw it somewhere.
yeah, and then I guess apparently she got too busy for even TikTok.
Good for her for having a life.
Yeah. Plus she has 4 kids, right? So
Yep.
a lot of work.
Even though it ended up not being a drunk stream apparently, but we could still enjoy.
Oh yeah, did she say what she was drinking?
She did in that post, the community post, a few days ago. It was supposed to be those blue things she found in Daddy Woo Woo's fridge.
No, I know, but is she drinking?
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, did Chicago ever do another community post or anything after you responded to her?
Um, she put up a post saying something about the
Okay, Betty, thanks for coming.
thanks for being here, Betty. Um,
Okay, I
put up a
understand
post
energy.
of the skull saying you've just been fucked by psyops because physical wounds heal.
Mm,
Yeah.
right, Miss Tabitha?
Have a good night, Betty.
D weren't 2 of her kids adopted though, Kennedy? Yeah, she's a hot mess, Mindy. Sometimes it's interesting to hear what she's been up to.
I will never get premium. I'm not poor. I just would rather. And I hear him like he's like, oh, like it's just like, man, I think in 2026 there's a lot of people healing, and then there's a lot of people who are just getting worse. And you live about Gypsy Rose on Saturday. I really just didn't realize that people still cared about Gypsy Rose. And once upon a time, I did want to come and talk about my thoughts on Gypsy Rose and the videos that I watched, that Into the Weeds got a hold of through FOIA and, all the things that we all learned. I know that I have an unpopular opinion, but like I stand on that opinion. And recently, a short that I did, it's about Radiant Brit and how she was like calling out Gypsy. People are still watching that short. That short is still in the algorithm. And it's just like, dude, while the short's in the algorithm, I might as well give my fucking thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? So on Saturday, because I want to go live at least 2 times a week. So we did tonight. And then on Saturday, because I don't want to do Sunday, because then like Sweet Pea can't come, because she works. So we'll do it Saturday. We're going to talk about Gypsy Rose. Bury that. Debbie, there's a lot of things, and I would not be surprised if you and I shared opinions. I'm going to send you the channel. I just want you to watch some of the videos between Gypsy and Nick, just so you could be a little more caught up. But I do think, since the documentary, yeah, you got to watch Into the Weeds, with all the new things, because that's like what people are really mad at me about, right? Like, how dare you stick up, even though I'm not sticking up for nobody, for Gypsy, because like she said she was going to let her man R her daughter at 13. And I don't know why people have such a hard time, and I'll just say this.
I'll be right back.
Why people have such a hard time giving just a little grace, just a little. If you could just give a little grace to the fact, yes, she was a 21-year-old woman, grown up, right?
She was 23. She was 23.
Abused for years and years and years. Munchausen.
Okay. Wow. Alrighty then. This is going to get interesting. Hold on.
Okay, that is very abusive. And unfortunately, Gypsy was like a 13-year-old. I get it. She was on the earth 21 years. Get it. But my God, not everybody is where they need to be age-wise.
Okay. Well, now we know where the Saturday live stream is going to go. Okay. Goblin, when you go back and listen to this, take this for what it's worth. I would suggest you spend the next 48 hours doing a lot more research. Because if you don't, I'm going to make you look like a bigger fool than you already are. I'm giving you a heads up. Because what you just said about Gypsy, it is clear that you don't know anything about this case. And you're going to speak on something that you don't know anything about. And you're going to sound like a fool. I'm just, okay. I gotta go back to this again for a few. I gotta hear this.
You know what? Saturday I can come. Good. Yeah, you'll have to. I'm gonna send you their link for sure, and I'm gonna go watch the one on HBO. I think Dad has HBO. I only do Netflix, but he has Prime and HBO, I believe. I've never watched a documentary on them, like a like an HBO special, right? Like no, I've never.
Oh my God. It's not a documentary, you moron. It's a docudrama. And it's loosely based on some of the facts surrounding it. Oh my God.
Watch that. I did not get to watch her Lifetime stuff either, but I don't think Lifetime can give me
Okay, the Lifetime show was a fucking joke.
anything that I don't already know. After Into the Weeds was able to share those videos and those intimate moments with a young girl and a young boy, one abused, one mentally.
Alrighty. Okay. I guess I'll be doing some emailing tonight with my friends, my good friends over at Into the Weeds. And a couple of the other regular content creators, like 1980 Millennial. See what we can see what I could rally up for that same night.
Deranged, he had severe mental issues. Yeah, like if dude, just give a little grace for that. You don't have to think that she deserves to be free right now, like, because it's not even about that. The court of law decided that already. She served her fucking time.
Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop that because, ooh, I don't even have a collar on, and I'm getting heated just because of stupidity. It's one thing when you talk out your ass, but she's basically sitting here talking about being supportive of a murderess. Wow. Yeah. Once again, Brandy, we're so sorry for your loss. Oh, man. I am just dumbfounded over this. I mean, this is just, this is not a matter of differing opinions. This is like her trying to sit there and discuss peace in the Middle East. She changed her topic. I'm going back to my avatar. Yeah, this would be like her trying to discuss, a peace accord in the Middle East. And she's still going. And she's still going. And now it's totally coincidental that I just decided to put her up on the. Will you stop it, Rosie? That I decided to put that up on the screen when I did. That is entirely coincidental. Rosie, get out of there. Get out of there. What? I sit there and trying to bop you with a piece of mail. So you stick your head through thinking that'll get you more? God, you're crazy. Get over here. Come here. Come on, over here. Come on. Come on, Rosie. Come on, over here. Come here. Come on. Come on, up here. Come here. Come here. Come on, get up here on my lap. Come on. Come on up on my lap. Come on, we'll do the belly. Come on. Come here, Rosie. Will you come here? Come on. Rosie. Come on. You're so annoying. My goodness. Okay. So. Oh my. I think she actually just shut down. It got quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, her chat just shut down. Oh, thank God. I won't hear any whispers coming out of my... I won't hear the whispers coming out of my headset from the mini. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know anything about Gypsy Rose. So, like, I would be no good to have on panel on Saturday because I really don't know enough.
oh, I don't know everything Gypsy Rose, but I know enough to know she is going to be, she is going to look like an idiot, a bigger idiot than she is. Well, you know what? Unless her goal is to try to get just, unless her goal is just trying to get people there and for rage baiting by doing that, you
I
know,
have
if
no idea.
yeah, if that's her goal. Amanda, yes, I did. I mentioned that a little while ago that Gypsy got banned. Rosie, I swear to God, shish kebab, Chinese food for dinner tomorrow night. Shish kebab, get over here. We're gonna have cat on a bob, Rosie Bobs tomorrow night. Yeah, Rosie Bobs. Rosie Bobs for dinner tomorrow. Yes, Rosie Bobs for dinner. Rosie Bobs for dinner. How about that?
How do you train a cat, anyways? Do you,
For
like,
what?
do yours walk all over your counters and everything?
They never did. And then I think it was about a year ago. Um, one of my cats decided all of a sudden that it liked being up on the kitchen counter. And I'm like, oh hell no. So I have and when one of them did it, all of a sudden a couple of them decided that they like to do that. And it was like, oh, definitely, oh hell to the no. Because I walked into the kitchen and two of them were sleeping up on in a nook in the on my peninsula counter.
Ew.
Uh, when you have a house with pets, you deal with it, okay? It's not they weren't. It's not like they were
Oh,
sleeping on top of a basket of apples or something.
yeah, but cats on a counter? Ugh,
So what I did is I bought cat mats,
right?
and they're battery operated. So the cat jumps up, the cat gets a little bzzz, and the cat jumps off real quick. And then they don't do that until they notice that the cat mat fell off, or the cat mat, I forgot to put it up. Because yes, they notice when the cat mat is not there. My cats are very intelligent.
Oh,
So, and the cat mat, um, it gives off a little bit of a charge, but if I set my hand on it, it doesn't shock me. It's not like you're wearing a shock collar or something. It gives you it's more of a oh shit than it is a ouch.
right. Yeah.
Okay, so before anybody goes and clips that and tries to say that I'm shocking my cats, no, it's more of a, it's more of a, surprises you.
Right.
So, no, I'm not torturing my cats. So, yes, so I did that. I have cat mats that I put across my counters now.
Like,
So,
couldn't you also do like for puppy training? Um, one of the things they suggest is a squirt bottle with water in it, and you squirt
well,
them when they're doing
yeah, but they
something.
do it when I'm not in the room.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work if I'm not in the room. So, yeah, when I walk in the room, they would jump down.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're like, "Oh, she caught us." So,
Gotcha.
yeah, they're smart. They know they're not supposed to be up there, so and then, if you just tell them get down, what happens when you tell a 2-year-old not to do something?
Yeah.
They do it
Do
more.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that you can't win the battle that way. So it's like, oh, okay. I put the mats up. So I'm not going to sit there and argue. So, okay, the mats are up. You you'll find out that way. And,
Right.
yep. And then you just sit there, and when you're in another room, you just listen, and I put it on so it also gives a little beep. And you could also set the mats so that it only beeps and doesn't do the little buzz, because
Okay.
so that it'll beep and it doesn't do the little zap.
Right.
So yeah. So, Rosie, you're back behind the monitor again. So, you know, but it's not cruel. It doesn't hurt them. Nobody's in pain. Nobody's getting electrocuted.
So Amanda, you think that she was just a spoiled brat? Didn't her mom put her through surgeries and stuff like that?
Every surgery that she had, which was very few, were necessary for her conditions that she had.
I thought, like, didn't her mom get a G tube installed in her or something like that?
She has eating issues. She spent over a month in a hospital for to have her eating issues studied. She has difficulty swallowing
Oh,
and difficulty eating, and it's even showing now. You know,
oh,
they're not going to just put that G tube in without having studied it.
yeah.
So and that's the thing they're finding out with all these records that are coming out. Everything that was said before has been debunked. That's why there's such an uproar over this. Everything that was said has been debunked. She's claiming she had all these eye surgeries. Well, she was so damn cross-eyed. These surgeries were to fix that. She has a microdeletion. One Q2A1, I believe it is. One Q2A1. Yeah, I think that's it. And all of the problems that she's had these surgeries for are side effects of that microdeletion.
Yeah, Amanda, I guess, is agreeing with you. I mean, I don't know enough to
No,
form an
Kennergy.
opinion.
No, it was not. It was not Munchausen. They're finding out now that it was not Munchausen. And Dee Dee could not have been diagnosed with that anyway, because when they started saying that, Dee Dee was already dead. You can't diagnose somebody that posthumous after they're dead.
So she was never diagnosed with it until after she
She was never
passed away.
diagnosed with it. They started claiming that or alleging that after she was already dead. They needed an excuse to try to get to try to get Gypsy away, to get her to take away the death penalty or life in jail. I forget which one it was, but they had to come up with something to prevent Gypsy from spending the rest of her life in jail.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
The courts, the prosecutor and the defense, her defense attorney had to come up with something to try to prevent her from spending the rest of her life in jail. So they came up with the medical abuse and the Munchausen and tried to use that as an excuse. Because, you know, when she was in, you go and you look at her interrogation tapes, all you hear from Gypsy is how much she loved her mama. You know, never once was abuse mentioned. Never once. That was never mentioned until Gypsy realized that she was getting in trouble for this, that she wasn't getting away with it. You know, she tried to say, I'm too sick to go to jail, yada, yada, yada. And when she realized, too bad, sweetheart, you're going to jail for this. Once she realized that she wasn't getting away with it, all of a sudden, this whole other narrative shows up.
Gotcha. Mm.
Becca Scoops has some good videos. Yeah. You know, Straight Out of Context has some great videos. You know, there's some channels out there that have some good information.
Like, I mean, she can't be retried, right?
Not for the
So,
murder, not at this point.
right. So, I mean, what good is the uproar going to do at this point?
What?
What's the uproar going to do? You know, like,
Accountability.
okay, so they're looking for her to take accountability.
It's about accountability. She got away. She basically got away with murder.
Yeah,
She convinced. She spent 2.5 years grooming a man with autism.
yeah.
She had him convinced that her mother was trying to kill her, basically. And she got a man with autism to do this. And he's spending the rest of his life in prison for it. And she got away with 8.5 years. Where's, you know, you don't see a problem with that? And I'm not, you know, but
Yeah.
there's some grave injustice in that.
But Amanda, like, even if she was prosecuted for lying, it's not going to give her a life sentence like murder would, right? Um, Energy says I've been trying to find info that says otherwise, but haven't been able to find anything.
Kenergy, you can find some good information on Into the Weeds podcast. Becca Scoops has some great videos, and Straight Out of Context. Those would be the top 3 channels, and I would start with Into the Weeds with all the FOIAs that have come out. Yeah, everybody has some different opinions, you know, but just debunking all the lies and the false narrative that's out there, that's the top of the line, is just debunking the false narrative that's out there. That's number one, just debunking the false narrative. But yeah, Gypsy, she was not abused, not the way it's being put out there. I do think there's a possibility, perjury would be great, but the way she's flaunting it, and she's flaunting it, and what's so terrifying is she is targeting minors and in our youth, and
now she's raising her own.
that's questionable.
That's scary.
That's kind of questionable, because it kind of looks like she might not have custody of her kid right now. CPS is involved with her kid, but she's targeting our youth, and what kind of what's the word I'm looking for? With what she got away with and what she's doing, what's that teaching? If your daughters were watching her videos, would you want your daughters watching her videos, knowing what she's done and what she's gotten away with and how she flaunts it? Would you want the impression she's making on our youth? That's the problem. And I think that's a problem that a lot of people have. And Gypsy wants to be an influencer because she thinks she's such a great influence on our youth. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. So
How
much time did she do? Because
8.5 years. She was sentenced to 10 years, and she got out in 8.5 for good behavior. But when you see the FOIAs and the jailhouse calls, and you see what she was doing in jail, ho, that's crazy. She had pay pigs, and oh my God, the stuff that went through the email system and stuff when she was in jail, it was crazy. It's unbelievable, the level of manipulation that she was doing to people, even when she was in jail. I can't remember what the name of the organization was called, but there's it's a bikers organization that helps abused young adults that are put in prison, that are in prison because of as a result of things they did, and they help get them out of jail quicker. I don't know if it's not just exoneration, but if they made mistakes and stuff like that, and they show I don't think repentance is the right word, but young adults, they go to jail, if they show remorse and that they're trying, this bikers organization helps try to get them out of jail quicker. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, we have that here, and it's a pretty big organization, and they do wonderful things. They were trying to help get Gypsy out, and there's things that you got to do, and Gypsy was working it, and they finally came back, and they basically said, hell to the no. We are not helping this woman, because of the things that she was doing and the way that she was acting. They realized this woman is not worth helping. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's one thing. You just look at, you just go through the behaviors that she was even showing when she was in jail, and all the lies and everything that she gets caught in all her lies.
Does she not marry the baby's daddy?
No, she married the man she married in jail.
Yeah.
She didn't want to go to her parents' house when she got discharged, when she got let out of jail, because she didn't want to go through some of her parents. Okay.
Yeah, and she married that Ryan guy.
She married Ryan, 6 weeks later, she left him, got back with a different boyfriend from jail, and got pregnant by him. That's Ken.
Yeah.
And now she's living with Ken, who apparently refuses to put a ring on it.
Okay, so they both may have lost custody of the child.
Everybody's still trying to figure it out. There's a lot of stuff flying around, but it sure does look like she does not have custody right now.
Because that little girl wouldn't be very old.
No, she's only 2 years old now.
Oh, that makes sense, Amanda. Hmm.
Yeah, none of her cellmates have come out with anything positive to say about her, really. And are they just saying this for the publicity or not? It's hard to tell, but none of them are really out there, acting like they're trying to just, get some clout. Yeah, they'll you'll hear from them every once in a while, but they're not doing, other than that occasional going on a live stream here and there, they're not doing anything else to make it seem like they needed that clout for anything. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you're looking for clout, it's usually because you're doing something else that you need that clout.
Right.
They're not doing anything else that they, to give a reason to need that clout.
I don't know. It sounds like it's if you haven't kept up with it up to this point, there like I mean you're gonna spend months trying to catch up. You know what I
Um,
mean?
the biggest thing is she's been lying about just about everything, and she's getting caught in all her lies. And today, her TikTok account with over 9 million subscribers was banned. That's huge.
But wasn't Eugenia Cooney banned as well and she got it back?
I don't know. I don't know if she was banned or if she voluntarily closed it down because they had that big thing going on. Um, uh, because of that big lawsuit was going on.
Sure is, Kenergy. Um, Sorry, can you repeat that?
There was that big lawsuit was going on over social media influences.
Right.
So I don't know if I don't think Eugenia Cooney was banned as much as she just stopped doing everything during the course of that lawsuit. So don't quote me on that though, but
Yeah, because I was
I
gonna
believe that's
say,
why she stopped.
because I was gonna say that I'm pretty sure she was banned and then the lawsuit started. Like she put the ball in motion um for the lawsuit.
No, I don't think she started it, but you know, with Eugenia, look at how long she's been on and her influence too with she's got a deadly health condition, and
Yeah,
look at her influence on children, that want to sit there and idolize Anna and Mia.
yeah, it's gross.
Yeah,
But I
and
mean,
like Gypsy
even
wants to influence people to take out their parents if they don't let you sit there and run out around and get dick when you want it.
even YouTube has cracked down on like a lot of because I watch a lot of Girl World, which is like
Amberlyn Reed.
yeah, I don't follow her as much as I do Odie Beauty. only because Foodie Beauty is in Canada.
Uh-huh.
But ALR, Foodie Beauty, Tammy Lemon. Oh, what's the other ones? There was
Okay.
another big creator. They were all banned for 3 months, and they had to change their, or sorry, not banned. They were demonetized
Oh
for
yeah, because of
three.
eating habits.
Right? They're starting to crack down on anybody doing like, or
The
not so
mukbang.
much. Yeah,
Yeah, but and they're I don't think they were
that
doing it to the ones that were in a healthier physique.
yeah, right. Which is, in my opinion, is wrong. Um,
Well,
because they're still massively overeating. There
well,
was the
I,
one,
well, not exactly because there was a big thing a while back. What was that? It, what's his name? Choi, the Choi guy, and quite a few of the other, yeah, really, really handsome young Asian guy that did the mukbangs.
I
Um,
don't know.
Several of them, they got busted because you could tell that they weren't they weren't swallowing what they were eating on these mukbangs. So, you know, a lot of them, the dazzling you with their editing skills, all these
Right.
mukbangers.
But then you've got Nikado Avocado. Did you see
Yeah.
how? Yeah. Oh, was she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was.
Although I don't know much about her. But there was the one content creator that like she's severely overweight. And I can't think of her name right now. I can picture her.
Hungry fat
Uh,
chick.
yes, they
Yeah, she's
didn't,
really sweet.
but they didn't demonetize her, and and she's been still doing the mukbangs. But apparently, it's been said that they didn't demonetize her because she's not using specific words like dieting or Ozempic or some of those.
Didn't she cut back on the quantities of food though?
Not the last time I had seen her, um, but it's probably been, I don't know, maybe a month or two since I've watched her.
Huh.
But I mean, I don't think that it's right for, if you're gonna demonetize obese people for doing it, you gotta keep the same level with anyone who's gorging on these big, ridiculous meals. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep the playing field even, in my opinion.
I don't disagree, and I don't 100% fully agree.
Right?
Because you got healthy young people that eat foolishly. So I could see from that one point of view, the young person eating the occasional foolish meal.
Okay, occasional, but
Yeah, occasional, and we could have a difference, define occasional. Okay, we could define, versus someone that is clearly unhealthy, and that is their chosen way of trying to make a living, is by showing everybody repeated unhealthy.
But a lot of these people,
This is a tough topic,
yeah,
but
like, I mean, there's even competitive eaters out there, right? So if you look at some of them, sure, they started out when they were, you know, lean and stuff like that. And
Nick Ocado was vegan, and he was nice looking and thin when he started, and then look what happened to him.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it eventually, no matter if they're small when they begin, it's going to catch up with them.
Oh,
You know,
what's the what was that, the woman who she became the really really big known mukbanger and got her whole family involved. Oh Christ, what's her name? Um, the beautiful melanated woman, Miss
no
something, I
idea.
think it was. Yeah, Miss something, I think her name was. Always did the seafood boils.
Mm.
Um, someone help me out here. Miss something, Miss something. Oh, I don't know. And she was able to get some celebrities to come on there and do the mukbangs with her. First one to get 1 million subscribers. Oh, I'm not thinking Bethany, no. But whatever. She did that, and she went out and got all this plastic surgery, was always buying all these nice clothes, and then she disappeared for a while, then came
Okay.
back and had gained quite a bit of weight. Hi, Jello. We're talking about mukbangers. Came back, had gained a significant amount of weight. She was losing a lot of her hair and tried to blame it on just because she's going through menopause now. Get the fuck out of here. Your lifestyle caught up to you is what it is. And you fail to mention that you already, went and had all this surgery, and tried to convince everybody that you were eating all this food after you already
Right.
had all this surgery and everything. You know, like everybody's stupid.
Yeah, I don't, she doesn't sound familiar, but
As, as soon as I remember her name,
is it Miss
I
Munchie's Diary?
no, oh no, that's definitely not it.
I'm just trying to look through.
Yeah, you know what? I will go look. You keep talking, and I'll go look because I'll know it as soon as I see it.
Um, Hi, Jello. Yeah, the mukbangers and like the people that do challenge they do challenges, food challenges.
Yeah, and she had. I remember she had a big thing that there was a big drama fest with Eat with Q. Oh, that lady was crazy. But yeah, that was crazy when that happened. B Love's life. It was B Love. B Love. That's it. Yes, B Love's life.
Just watch 2 minutes movie.
Yeah, B Love. She had all kinds of stuff when she got big. Went out all those surgeries and everything, and then like I said, it came back. Yep. It's menopause. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I couldn't remember what her name is, Kenergy. I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm trying to think, is that her name? Is that her name? Is that her name? So yeah, you called it, Kenergy.
Amanda, that's hilarious. Okay, so B loves life.
Yeah. Yep. She got too big for her britches, and then her ass caught back up to it. So
Okay, no, I've never seen her.
yeah, she was she was kind of like the founding mother for a lot of the mukbangers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, she's got a big following.
yeah, yeah. She was huge for a while back there. You know, beautiful woman. She was a beautiful woman.
She even had her own line of sauces and stuff like that. Mm.
Yeah, just add a couple gallons of butter to everything, and you too can eat like her.
Like some of the ones that do the challenges that can sorry. Uh some of them that do like the challenges have went from like being physically fit and then as they've aged, some of them have become bigger. And Randy San, oh,
We're not trying to fat shame or body shame, Jello. We're talking about the effects of well, what exactly or how exactly did we end up getting here, Terry?
I guess because I brought up Girl World. I don't know.
Yeah, we just progressed, but we're not talking about fat shaming or body shaming. The
No,
topic just kind of
not at
migrated
all.
to some of the effects of the mukbanging, but we talked about mukbanging in both directions.
Yeah, and how it can affect
The health.
the health.
Yeah.
No, I'm fat myself. I'm definitely not fat shaming anyone.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, I definitely have some extra lbs on me too. So, but bunghole.
That's what we say here. No,
So
Amanda, I'm just resigned to the fact that that's all she's ever gonna do, Chris.
go ahead, rub it in, Kennerino. Rub it in. Jello, I
She's
was just
like,
talking
oh
about
man.
my ass. Oh. I know which comment you meant. I know which comment you meant.
What comment?
Um, where I was saying with Bila, because she had surgery to get rid of her weight and was doing all the mukbanging, and with all the mukbanging she ended up getting it back. I said it's something like that. That's how I meant it with the mukbanging. So I apologize if Well, I apologize if that offended you. But so
Exactly, Amanda. Yeah, I guess you would have had to be um, in the chat a little bit earlier because we definitely weren't shaming anyone. But anyways, I don't even know why we got on the topic of
it's funny how
the
conversations
world.
migrate. Yeah, it's funny how
Yeah,
conversations migrate.
yeah.
Hey, I can you track down contact information for Carla Homolka for me?
She left the country. Unless she's back. Last I heard, she left the country, got married, kids,
Last I heard,
kids.
back.
Hmm. That's another one that got out way too fucking early.
And I think there's a huge comparison between her case and Gypsy Rose.
Hmm.
And I have a ton of case files on her in my Opera browser. But I would seriously love to have a conversation.
Wow, she's 55 now.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
See, I do agree that, she got out, she had the deal of the century for you guys up there in St. Catharines. Um, Here's one thing though. She did admit to some of her involvement. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, some, not.
To some, okay, to some.
Yeah,
She
I
admitted to
guess
some, and then she went off, and when she got out, she went and she lived a quiet life, right?
apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gypsy admitted to nothing and came out thinking she's a celebrity and trying to live as an influencer.
Okay. Yeah. Hmm. I'm. I don't know. I'm sure she's not.
I know she went away, and then when it was found out that she had left, then she came back. It's always possible that she left again. I mean, eh, don't you always keep track of everybody that moves, comes and goes in your country? I'm
No.
joking. I'm joking.
Oh, you're right. It says she's in Canada.
So,
Mm,
but
on the Quebec side.
but I just think it would be really interesting because you know uh the possum got the deal of the century here,
Right.
and just the differences with the way the cases were with how these women handled themselves when they got out after what they did, and how they handled themselves. I think that says a lot
Yeah.
because Carla, Gypsy claims to be a victim, but all the case evidence that's come out, the FOIAs and everything, shows that she's not the victim that she's trying to say she is.
Right.
Carla did some horrible, horrible things, but she was also a victim of some of some brutality by her husband.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I get that.
You know,
Um.
so you know,
I
a
know
real
one of the
a real victim comes out and acts a lot different.
I
Is
knew one of the prison guards um from when so Paul Bernardo was sent to the Ottawa Detention Center
uh-huh.
for psych evaluation, and I knew one of the guards that worked there, and she said he was like absolutely stunning. Like, if you didn't know the backstory of him, she could see why it was easy for him to get um, girls because he was so good looking.
That's why they called them the Ken and Barbie killers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. I believe I also read something about a guard saying that. I'll have to dig up my links and see if I can tell you your friend's name. Wouldn't that be funny?
I
That would be kind of trippy. So no, I won't do that.
haven't talked to her in a long time, anyways.
But yeah, I just think that, between the possum and Carla, I just think there's so many similarities. And then it's interesting how the differences with how they both act when they came out of prison. And I think it speaks volumes. And I haven't seen anybody else talk about that.
Yeah. Amanda,
I don't know, Ken.
that's crazy. Fat bodied individual. So, I mean, that's odd. I mean, I don't like when they use the term obese when it refers to children.
In the Marine Corps, we called us pogues. If we were
And
overweight, we
what?
got called pogues.
But you're not big.
No. Oh, I have been, but no. In the Marine Corps, if you were overweight, you were called pogues. And of course, if you worked in an office, you were called an admin pogue. Everybody's a pogue, unless you're a grunt.
That's funny, Kenergy. Yeah.
Everybody likes you, Ken. They're just trying to emulate you. So, hey, did anybody else see that beautiful, beautiful plum-colored school bus?
Huh? No.
No?
No. Were we supposed to?
Oh, well, I didn't put a notice out or anything, but if you know, no.
Can't say I know then.
Oh, well, then I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
Because nothing wrong with a little surprise here and there, right?
Yeah.
But, but like I said, if you know, no. Plum colored school bus. We're going to have to talk about it.
Okay.
Anybody in here watch The Boys? The Prime TV, Amazon Prime TV show, The Boys?
No, I haven't.
You never watched it at all?
No.
Oh, so it's a great show about the anti-hero superheroes.
I have a feeling that we have, um,
And I know you have Prime.
yeah, I have Prime, but we have a different, we watch different things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not drawn to, like, when you're talking, Lord of the Rings or, Game of Thrones, those kind of shows. I don't watch that.
I have never watched Game of Thrones, I'll have you know.
Okay, well, what's the other one that Andy and me wanted you to discuss?
Spartacus?
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. I don't watch stuff like that.
Amanda, can you believe that?
I
Unreal.
don't.
Unreal. Outlander. Outlander.
I much prefer reality TV. Like I like to watch
I know Kennergy, right?
is it
Okay,
Jake?
are you watching House of Villains?
No, currently I'm not watching anything other than
That's a reality show.
yes, but I go in spurts. So I will watch like maybe YouTube stuff for a week or two, and then I will return to Netflix and watch a few things on there. But like my playlist is it's totally different than what you would watch because I like to watch um is it Cake? There's Blown in Glass.
How about Bridgerton?
No, never heard of that.
Oh my God.
Or the cooking ones.
I like the
Um,
cooking ones. I watch the cooking ones. Well, I catch them once in a while. I usually watch the cooking shows on YouTube for different ideas.
oh, I watch all kinds of cooking stuff on YouTube, but on Netflix is where I watch. And I like to wait for the whole season to upload so that I can binge watch.
House of the Dragon starting soon. I think another month, Kennergy.
Oh, see, I liked Love on the Spectrum.
Never watched that. I have no idea what that is.
It's autistic adults that meet up for a date. It's really good.
Well, you have autism in the family, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, don't have autism.
In the family?
No,
Why did I think you did? Okay.
no. Oh, I mean, I don't know. One of the things I did find out um, was that while Shelley was in the secret group chat with B, Chicago, and Anne, they were all speculating on whether or not I have autism or Asperger's syndrome.
Oh,
Because
no
that,
way. No way. It was a
because I,
conversation. It was a conversation in my back chat one time. It was after we finished a live. I don't remember which live it was. It was
mhm,
B in Chicago were in the back chat. And I have a way I remember the most benign things sometimes. I could forget what I said 5 minutes ago. but I will remember the most benign things. And I was actually asked if I have a touch of the tism because of the way I remember things.
Okay.
And because you just said that, made me think of that.
Um, well, anyways, they were um, basically making fun of the way that I talk, because I talk slower. I'm just a mellow person. Like, what do you want me to do? But no, I don't have anything like that, and neither do either of my kids.
Okay. I guess it was, I guess I probably was thinking that there might have been something in the family, probably from a conversation that was going on. And
Oh,
I'm not talking about a backdoor conversation or something, or maybe you had said something that showed you had some knowledge on the topic that made me think that. So I
yeah.
didn't imply anything.
So it was probably, remember I asked you to download something for me because I had said that um, I had a neurodivergent child.
Oh, that okay. That's probably why then. That's probably why.
Right, right. But
Yeah.
being neurodivergent doesn't mean it's autism.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
ADHD.
That's just the most common the thought. That's the most common first thought when I hear neurodivergent.
Right, and it shouldn't be because
I'm
it's all
learning.
under, yeah,
I'm learning.
it's all under one umbrella
Right.
now, but it like kind of branches off on two
Yeah.
different sides, and mine are on the opposite side.
Yeah. And
So
my
like
grandson's
80,
HD.
correct. So ADHD is considered neurodivergent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So
but
yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning.
that's on the opposite side of the autism spectrum. Yeah.
So all I can do is learn and grow and learn.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so you don't watch anything that I watch. You don't watch Outlander, which, by the way, the episode premieres in about 48 more minutes. And Monarch Legacy of Monsters, also new episode premieres in about 48 more minutes. Um, wow, how do we even talk? We have no shows in common here. Because we have other things to talk about. That's why. Um, we're hate bonding. We're hate bonding. No, it's more than that. Um, I'm joking. Um, let's see. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot an email to Into the Weeds. See if I could get some of my friends here. Maybe I get some other friends in here on Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? I have. I was saying earlier. I don't think you were up here yet. I'm working on setting up a new monitor system here,
Okay.
and that may interfere with my ability to stream on Saturday, depending on what time, because you know how Amazon delivers.
Yeah.
So, well, I would expect they'll be here by then, but my current, I have to put up a new monitor stand and putting up a new stand for my laptop because I don't, my desktop is not very wide. So I like to keep things off the desk. But the current laptop stand and the current main monitor stand have been on my desk for 20 years.
Oh, okay.
And whenever I add something new, uh you fit it in, which means
Right.
there is a wire monster behind. It's an octopus
Yeah.
monster. It's the kraken of wires behind. So
Uh,
Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare. Well, it shouldn't be that bad, but it's going to be yeah, it's going to be not fun when I have to go and, pull this monitor out and take off these stands and set everything up. So
Right.
I'm, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm, I'm fearing the worst when I go to disconnect everything and then have to reset everything up.
Right.
So who knows how long it'll take me to do that. So it might be a while for me to, Saturday night might be difficult for me to get set up unless, Amazon by chance shows up early in the day and I can get started early.
Right. And I'm no good at helping you set up because I mean I just don't know a lot about StreamYard and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I
Nor
mean,
do
I
I.
I could set that up just from the laptop,
Okay.
if I had to, but if I was able to get somebody else in here and I had to pull stuff up on screen, that's where I would have the problem because I don't know if I'd have access to, using my other screens, and then it would just be it would it would be a nightmare for me to have to do that just from the laptop because I'm spoiled now from, you know, having my everything else accessible to me.
Right. Right.
I'm just whining now at the possibility of having a stressor there and on Saturday, knowing that somebody's going to do a live that is already setting up to be full of shit. And it's not full of shit just because of who she is. It's full of shit because of she's going to be talking in a very uneducated way on a topic that she doesn't know shit about. And I'm not
Right.
even I'm not even just digging on her because of who she is. It's a dig on how she wants to present a topic that she clearly knows nothing about. Did I say that in a way that made sense?
Yeah. But then it could, I mean, on the flip side, it could it be that she just has a different, and I'm not trying to stick up for her, believe me, she has a different opinion on Gypsy Rose than what is actually the case. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. Well, hold on. You you stepped out right when you had stepped out right when I had put her back up on the screen, coincidentally enough. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I could hear.
Oh, you could still hear everything?
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So,
So
and from what I gather, her opinion is opposite to yours. She believes that,
no, her
um,
opinion's not opposite mine. Her opinion is it's clear that she doesn't know what's her she has no idea what has gone on with the case since Rosie. I'm telling you right now, Kat, she's back behind the monitor again,
uh,
dicking with shit. No, it's clear that she doesn't know what's going on with the case and what has all come out.
okay,
So she's going into it from pretty much being completely uninformed.
right,
She's going in with the impression that the earth is still flat.
okay.
Yeah, that's about the best way I could describe it. She's going to go in and try to explain to everybody that the earth is still flat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, her level of being informed on this topic is that bad.
Okay. I mean, I'd have to watch you um speak about it before, because I really don't know, you know,
Yeah, and if she's
anything.
going to use the information from uh Into the Weeds, you know, I'd like to see if I can get it in, get Amber to come over here, or Amber or Laura, her daughter. But I know Amber's in Denver this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know how available she is, but if she's going to be using, materials from her site, it would be great to have her over here,
Yeah.
Rosie, get over here. Get over here. I can get that spindle that right there, and I could stick that up your butt, and we could start spinning you right now. What do you think of that? Yeah, that's right. Jump off the desk. I know. I'm so mean to my kitties. No, Kennergy, she's been done for a while. But
Yeah, I'm getting off in like the next 10 minutes. I'm tired.
hey, we've been going for 2.5 hours. So
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
being
it,
on.
it's been a good night. And I never did get anything to eat. I put a sweet potato in the nuker, and then looked at the clock, and I'm like, well, shit, I don't have time to even sauce it up.
Okay.
So, oh, Jello, I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad I didn't piss you off enough to leave. So, I still have a note here of another topic we need to talk about, Jello. I seem to be not jiving with you lately. We were on some different wavelengths lately, my dear. I gotta check myself.
Energy, are you talking about Tara or Mindy?
I don't have any Murasakis in the house, but I have the
Oh,
Kinjaro, which is it is another solid purple variety, and I would say that is the least sweet of the 7 varieties I have in the house right now. I have, let's see, I have your sweet orange, sweet white, sweet red, Japanese purple, um, purple Stokes, Kinjaros. Those are the 6 that I can eat. And then I have Okinawan purples, also known as Hawaiian purples, but those are slips in soil.
I found that I found the
Yes, Jello.
purple.
Wasn't that your post about the food stamp conversation? I'm gonna have to go back and double check now, just in case. I'm just going off the cuff here, but I didn't forget about conversation and topic. We have so many topics that I have to double check things on. We still got to do the gaslighting the manipulation. Yes, okay. I was gonna say my mind's not that bad all the time, but you know what? The best conversations have different points of views. Okay. Yes, we don't have, we don't always have to agree on everything, and the best conversations have different viewpoints and different perspectives. So. Right, Terry?
Oh, sorry. I'm reading something on Amazon. Sorry. I completely zoned out.
That's okay. You could just agree and you'll be okay.
I agree.
Ow!
Yeah.
Rosie just rolled over on her back on the floor next to me and got me with all 4 claws at once. Got my hand.
Ouch.
She's in one of those moods right now. She's like, I'm not getting enough attention. Really, you silly little beastie, you. So, but anyway, okay, you know what? We are at the 2.5 hour mark. What do you say we call it a night? And we meet like we try to talk in the next day and start planning the next live. I don't with let's see. I'm pretty sure we could probably go live tomorrow, Terry, one of us.
Tomorrow's Friday.
All day.
Yeah, I'd have to wait till see what time my husband is off. Yeah, I'm sure one of us. Maybe we'll just do it on my channel.
That would be
And
cool.
then, yeah, and then you can get everything set up like for Saturday over here.
I can work on getting the desk pre-prepped. Maybe I could start getting wires and everything pre-untangled. That would,
Yeah.
that would be a good idea. That would be smart.
And make sure you got third protection on your power bars.
Oh, I've had that because this used to be my office when I worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got surge protectors on both outlets behind the desk. Big
Gotcha.
power bar surge protectors.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Wait
Yeah,
till Mama go to
my
bed.
boss used to be jealous of my office. It was nicer than his.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, that would be awesome if that would work out that way. But anyway, yeah, hold off so we could talk around back for a couple minutes after I end the stream.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, everybody, let me get up. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. It was a wonderful time as always. We hit everything under the sun on topic tonight. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you as always. Even the bushwatchers appreciated you. Looky, Rosie just popped up to say goodnight too. Say goodnight. Give
Good
an
night, everyone.
extra meow for Brandy. She needs it tonight. Okay. So thanks. Good night.